all the courtyard spaces were designed by different architects, and they brought their own interpretation of the design brief, and their individual practice characters into this. And I enjoy it because you walk between one floor to the other, and you see different things, and it's quite exciting.
Yeah.
It is about bringing all these different functions seamlessly together, and they gel together. And it is what we call placemaking. It's complementary, whilst the functions might be very different, and it can put pressure on infrastructure from time to time, but that's momentary. So when we were coming here, we experienced that nearly 30,000 football fans, West Ham supporters, walking in through the shopping centre and through the shopping centre to the new West Ham football stadium. And we can hear them. They're enjoying football over there, whilst we're having coffee and having a quiet moment. And I think it's great. And we are literally stone throw away from each other. We hear them. They're there. And if you want, we can be there or here and have two different experiences. If not, there's a third alternative. You can walk through the Queen Elizabeth Park, which happens to be, I believe, one of the biggest man-made parks across Europe. It's fantastic space, and within itself it has various different areas and characterful areas, and you can have an enjoyable moment. You can jog, you can sit, read books. There are cafes over there as well. There are a bit more manly built-up areas. There are a bit more natural areas. There's wetland. You can have the ecology. You can see the birds, and so on. All of this coming together is amazing. We built 2,818, to be exact, apartments for the games to host over 17,000 athletes and officials for the games. Those apartments are now accommodating over 5,000 people, and we have the academy and the polyclinic here, and the academy can accommodate over 2,500 pupils. Polyclinic all works together because this was developed to keep. We looked at the whole life cycle modeling here, and we modeled these apartments for 30 years on a commercial 30 years model, and we ensured that the materials we've chosen are robust materials which will require minimal maintenance over a 30-year period. And how, in particular, I think the sustainability aspect could be a good lessons learned to the industry. As I was saying earlier, nearly 60%, if not over 60%, of everything we see here were done in factories and brought up here and assembled together. They were not in situ building. And well, that was partly driven because of the time pressures we had, because we were trying to deliver vast amount of construction within 2 years. And I think there are huge lessons to be learned that the industry needs to open their eyes into this and utilize the modern method of construction to its best, because it definitely delivers dividends. And when it is done properly, when it's considered from early days, it has the greatest impact. And I think this is a good example of that. And yes, it wasn't unique, but there are definitely lessons to be learned. Placemaking always creates additional value, and this is a very good example of this, of value creation. I remember in 2008, 2009, the rest of Stratford were being sold for £250 a foot. We have done a deal to sell half of this site in 2009, way in excess of that number. When we managed to sell the remaining 50%, that was nearly double that number with an overage agreement. And when we completed and handed over the last key and had the whole village revalued, we were triple that number. Of course, the property market was in our favor. It was increasing in value, but the pace of the value generated here was much greater than what the rest of the housing stock was valuing. And definitely placemaking and quality makes additional value. But bi- on bigger projects like this, it's easier to be done because your impact will be greater. It's not just about just one apartment block. It's about the whole destination and creation of the destination, and the quality of the streets, quality of the landscaping, quality of the tenants, infrastructure, and so on. And when it all comes together successfully, it creates value, because people are attracted to it and they want to live here. Why? This offers a great living experience. If you pay attention to that little detail, I think you can make a significant difference. And on our projects, we have done that one after the other, and we demonstrated that you can use the placemaking supported by good design to create additional value, because the value is also sometimes created with what not what people see in the first glance, but also what they see subconsciously, and how you make them feel. It's about thresholds, the arriving experiences, it's the colors, it's the shapes coming all together, and why, where, how you square it, what they see, all those momentary thinking makes a significant difference. It's not just aesthetics I'm talking about, but we constantly make decisions and perceive things in a different way, and this is driven by our personal character, experiences, age, and etc. And if you can cater and work towards understanding these elements and aspects of design and placemaking, you will create places where people want to live and be attracted to. And come back in 5 years' time, Stratford will be one of the best, if not the best, destinations to live in London.